Hot off the press, Steve Olson's book, Nonfiction, Eruption, the story of the Mount St. Helens volcanic disaster. Students enjoy this piece of history. Teachers enjoy the fact that this book holds their attention as they learn to read, compare, and think about nonfiction text. In this unit, you'll find writing opportunities, listening tasks, speaking tasks, reading tasks, viewing, discovering, questioning, and especially transferring their information into real-life situations. They'll use their music intelligence, their language, visual, math logic, their kinesthetic movement skills, their naturalistic intra and interpersonal intelligences to study the book Eruption by Steve Olson, or to convert these ideas into another nonfiction text that might fit your social studies or language arts lesson. The students will have ample opportunity to ask and answer questions, interview one another, interview the characters in these stories, and find out what are their real skills and how can they use them to both comprehend and transfer ideas from nonfiction text. There are dozens of questions here, and all of the questions come with complete answer keys for your convenience. But you might use the questions as a test for comprehension, or you could use these for teams to test one another for your test that uses them in a different way later on. Or you may distribute dozens of questions with complete answers as cheat sheets and ask the students to set up debates. Great debate opportunities in this text between the loggers and the politicians and the tourists and the government officials and people who wanted to believe the scientists and those who did not, those who had their own reasons for being on that mountain, those who blamed others. Many debate opportunities, which these questions and answer keys could be used for if the students have them ahead to prepare their debates. The students will also use cheat sheets provided for the parts or components of a nonfiction book. They'll look at the preface and see how introductions describe a book's topic. They'll look at the contents to see what's included in this text. They'll find how to read and analyze the maps, look for pronunciation guides, learn how legends and keys and sidebars are used. They will be directed to use the very excellent index in this book in order to find topics to relate to further in their questions. They'll look at the footnotes and charts and white space. They'll talk about illustrations, color use, symbols, fonts, bullets, subheadings, and balance. So the students are learning how to use their own skills to both read and write nonfiction as they work their way through this riveting nonfiction text. You will also find access to additional materials that are brain-based, that relate to any topic you teach in this unit. And you will also have opportunity to help the students teach these exciting topics to somebody younger. Obviously, we know they gain 90% retention when they do that at the same time they're learning themselves. Compare that to 5% retention through a lecture. You will also find informational texts that this book has access to, and these skills could be used. These are the terms for copyright so that these can be used for any one classroom, but then licenses are bought at half price if they're given to other teachers. Please do contact me. Do leave a brief positive review if you found these materials helpful, but also contact me if there are any ways that I could help you and your students with brain-based ideas or materials. To leave a comment or question, hit on the Ask a Question tab to the right of the Rating tab on my TPT site. Follow me there and follow new neuro discoveries for your students The site's called Ellen Weber Brain-Based Tasks for Growth Mindset. I hope these materials give you and your students all that you deserve, the best.